Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Michigan's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Madness. Right side, it's Wingo. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped at for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick give. It's Marshall. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing Raiola. Between the hashes, it's Buchanan. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Snap it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Keeps it moving, it's Henderson. Turning it on! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Marshall. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Indefinite noise. Here's Dylan Raiola. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of time,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Raiola. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Arch is going to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Wingo. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Out wide left, it's Henderson. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Arch to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Getting a little fancy with a give to the wide receiver here. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
That's something you don't see too often, running reverses on third down. The money down in the red zone, but when you've got ability like this guy has, you just got to find ways to get him the football. After the reverse, open field, he uses the speed and takes it in for the score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Extending the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
Completes it in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Again, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Manning. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
This time they'll go to the running game. They were all over it.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Left side is Buchanan. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, bro.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's Manning to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Lockett. Still on his feet. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Rush right in his face. Setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
2nd and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Hits inside, it's Henderson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, Manning. Moves to his right. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Working the ground game. Enough to move the chains. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines! Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback empties his backfield. Arch Madness. Right side, it's Wingo. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Longhorns! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Finds his man on the RPO. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell.
And it's his 4th interception of the night.
Well, you never even dream about this kind of start if you're a quarterback. That now his 4th interception in the first half, and he's just not been able to shake this. Bad decision-making. Fundamentally, he's just been off. His offense has never been able to find a rhythm, and I know this is a very talented player, but if you're the head coach at this point, you've got to consider.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Raiola to throw. Left side, it's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the Washington State Cougars. And it's the Wildcats looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Longhorn. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And he makes the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Running, and that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Raiola. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Goes high to pull it in. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out wide left, it's Buchanan. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Throwing Raiola. Rolls right. Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Raiola to the air again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
They give it back to him. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Arts to throw. He's got it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
To throw, it's Manning. Time to take a shot. Has it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for room straight ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Manning looking to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Fresh set of downs going up top. Short pass. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. has to go up top on second down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end.
Makes a grab on the shot. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Again, it's Raiola. Look out! And down he goes.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
Here's Manning to throw. Turns it upfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Manning. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. Just not enough on that one.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Under pressure. On the move and looking. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's Raiola to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Complete downfield. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's changing the play. Booster. Ready, go. To throw, Manning. They're all over it. And it's a sack.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive court.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Manning. Sends it downfield. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Raiola to the air again. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they are in for the score here late in the fourth quarter. Getting set for the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action, here's Manning. Rushes on, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Sends it back in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Buying time to his right. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. It's reverse. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And playing defense now in college football, you have to be ready for motions. And wide receivers are becoming more and more part of the game plan of getting them the football, letting them be running backs. You see it even in the NFL some too. Great job by the defense. They were ready for it. They were aware. Now the offense maybe use that as a decoy in the future.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback changing the play.